blow this up.
Look Alive Bomb Squad, we are live in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Empowered Podcasting Conference. It is the inaugural event of its kind. You can see behind me, the craziness is all coming together. As always, I'm your host, Jason Sircone, coming at you with a special edition of Let's Blow This Up Live. Trying a lot of new things today. So we are going live on StreamYard, pushing to Facebook, pushing to YouTube, pushing to LinkedIn like we normally do with Let's Blow This Up Live. But I'm doing it on my mobile phone for the very first time, so I don't know how I sound. If anybody's watching, and that's another thing too, like I don't even know how I can follow comments and post them on the screen if anybody is catching this. So I wanted to go live this morning before the event starts. Actually, we're in one of those early event modes where things go awry and you feel like you're putting out fires right from the start. Now, obviously, it's never as big as you think in regards to the issues, but I know that these guys had a little bit of a hiccup with the hotel getting here on time, or the staff getting here on time to help with setup, so things are a little bit delayed, but that's okay. That gave me some extra time to come at you live and talk about all the amazing things that have taken place so far this weekend here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I know if you've been following me on any of my social media, on Podcast Theory Live, on Let's Blow This Up Live as well, I met many of the organizers that came together to put this event, or came on my show to talk about putting this event together. It was amazing to hear the story of how this whole conference, this whole community of empowered podcasting came together, and now it's here. We've been talking about this for months, and Mark Ronick, the organizer, who I was hoping could join me. Actually, I had talked to a couple of the organizers. I was hoping I was going to be able to get them here on the show with me. Unfortunately, just because it's so crazy running around here, which I totally get it, they aren't able to pull themselves away. So no big deal there. Now, what we have experienced up to this point this weekend has been just absolute camaraderie. If I could sum it up in 2 words, that's how I would summarize this. It's been a weekend of networking. It's been a weekend of idea sharing. It's been a weekend of exploring a new town for most of us. I've had the privilege of getting pretty much wined and dined and taken around the Charlotte area by Matt and Megan Shields. They were on Let's Blow This Up Live, so you may remember them a few weeks back. They live right here in Charlotte, actually right across the street from where we're hosting, or where this event is being held. And they're holding a party after the event at their apartment complex tonight, which is pretty cool. But I've gotten to enjoy a great weekend with them. They've taken me to some really cool places, and we've done some amazing strategy, which is somewhat impromptu, but it's super cool that Megan and I are going to have some big things to share with you and the Bomb Squad. It's going to change how you do podcasting. That's something that I feel a lot of people are going to walk away from this weekend with. New ideas on how they can change their podcast efforts, their vision and mindset around what podcasting is. These events are so good for not only bringing people together to network, to meet people for the first time. In fact, just this morning, I've had an opportunity to meet some people that I've only talked to through the computer screen, through the phone, and that's pretty much been the theme of the weekend. So many people are getting an opportunity to meet in person for the first time. We lived in a world for a few years where that wasn't realistic, and in some cases, in some beliefs, thought it was dangerous. So the fact that we're now beyond that, and we can be in rooms together, learning from each other, sharing ideas, growing together, and becoming a stronger community, you can't ask for much more than that. And that's what empowered podcasting means to me. And just from talking to some of the people that have already arrived, that are here, that have been enjoying the networking events and the happy hour we had last night, I know they're echoing the same sentiment. There's so much value in these types of events. And I know if you're a part of my email community, I shared earlier this week 5 reasons why I feel it's incredibly important to get out in your community and go to these live events, go to conferences, learn from your peers, learn from others that have paved the road and led or opened up a path for you to forge your own journey. These events bring those types of people together, and when everybody's on that level playing field and has that opportunity to connect with one another and share ideas, it's really hard to replicate that. That's what we're capturing here in Charlotte, North Carolina this week. So even if you're not in the podcasting community, I encourage you to get out in your specific niche at a minimum of once a year. Find an event, find a conference just like this, get out and meet some people. Have some fun, make some connections, start building relationships. That's another thing I feel is, as I just look around the room, as I watch people get ready for this event this morning, the togetherness and the relationship building that's already started, and really we haven't even officially kicked this off. Like I said, if you look over there, tons of stuff going on. I'm going to maybe screw up my camera thing, but we'll do a little scan of the room. So there you go. That's, again, just a little bit of what's happening now. I'm going to try, probably not be able to pull this off. I'd like to go live one more time while I'm here throughout the day, but I've got some responsibilities of my own to handle. I'm going to be an MC in one of the rooms, and I've got my own panel discussion at 1 o'clock that I'm moderating, and I've already mapped out my day of who I want to connect with, who I want to see speak. So it might be a little bit harder for me to go live here. I'm going to say this, and it's more just randomness because I just don't normally do this, but if you're following me on Instagram, at Jason Sircone, I'm more than likely going to post some videos there as well. This is something I probably should have checked. Yeah, I don't even know if my microphone is working at this point, so this could be a completely lost cause that just gets deleted anyway. If not, we'll check it later. But nevertheless, I am going to sign off now because I only wanted to take a few minutes with this special edition of Let's Blow This Up Live to let you know what's happening here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be a great time. We're all here, and we're going to have a great day. When this event happens again, you absolutely should consider joining us, because not only are you going to learn more about podcasting, but like I said, that community building aspect, that's where it's at. There's so much power in that, and there's so much that can happen when you build those types of relationships. So I'm going to sign off for now. And like I said, this is a little different with the phone, just trying to figure out how all this goes. But again, this may not even be something that stays live, because if you can't hear me because the microphone doesn't work, this was kind of just talking for talking's sake. But if this does stay live, I'm glad you could join me. I'm glad you could check it out. Wish you were here with us in Charlotte. If you're checking this out and you are in Charlotte, come say hi. Come shake hands. We're going to have a good time. So this has been a special edition. Oh, God. And now Paul is here. So I told you, there's a lot of fun happening here. This one has been doing nothing but giving me shit since she got here. And I can't figure it out. What did I do?
Because it's my birthday.
It is your...
Whatever the fuck I want to.
Happy birthday. I forgot it was your birthday.
Oh my God, you see, this is why you get all the shit. How you gonna forget it's my birthday?
She just told me last night. She just told me last night.
Last night.
Other things on my mind.
Really?
You got here for the sign-off. We're going home. Thanks for being here. Guys, we will check you out again later. Hopefully we'll be back live, but check out Instagram and follow me there. Have a good day.